Hello and welcome to Mighty Success Blueprint. My name is Nicholas Mighty, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 questions that you must answer for a very successful life. 3 very important questions. You probably know them, but hey, I want to talk to you today about these 3 things, right? Very, very important. This is out of the ordinary. It's not about 4 strategies on how to win and 5 business ideas. This is something different. Something that will help you to carry you through this year, right? Whether you listen to this at the end of the year or at the beginning or in the middle, it doesn't really matter, right? And I hope you really watch this until the end. Very, very important. This could be the most important video that you will have watched your entire life. Right, so first of all, the first question is, what? Your what? Now that sounds like everybody says it, right? But I'm telling you, if you don't answer this question, if you don't know your what, like somebody said, knowing what is beginning to live, right? So, and you can ask yourself, so what was I doing before I found out my what, right? You were probably not living, and I'm not saying you weren't, but maybe. So it's very, very important getting to know your what. What do you want out of life? Very, very important, and that's the extent, that's the importance of setting goals. What do you want? If you haven't mentioned it, and it's not just about hearing it and talking about it, it's getting a piece of paper and writing them down, and you can ask me why. Can I just, think about it and just, get to know what I want? And I'll tell you why you have to write them down. Why should you go the extent of writing down your goals? Writing down the what. What do you want? What is it you're after? What is the direction? Very, very important. Why should you write down? Because life has been structured in a way. There are laws that govern, right? There are things that are in place. The law of attraction, gravity, right? If you climb up the building, if you just let yourself go, you will definitely fall down, right? So that's gravity. It works whether you know it or not. And that's the laws that work. The better you know them, the better, you get to understand how to succeed. And the better you can become friends with them. So your what is very, very important. Somebody said, like I said, it's knowing your what is beginning to live. And the second question that I'll share with you today, that's very, very important, is knowing how, right? Somebody said knowing how is to succeed, right? Knowing how is to succeed, and that's very important. And, that brings me to question. Every time you have something going on, right? Maybe you have a challenge. Maybe you approach as you reach a stage in your life and things look impossible. What do you say to yourself? The magic question is how, right? Because if you ask how, then all answers begin to avail themselves. So that's very, very important. Like I said, knowing how is to succeed, right? Knowing how is to succeed. So always ask yourself how. The questions that you ask are actually answered, right? Whether you ask yourself, remember you're a spirit being. And many people may not tell you this, but you're not just a body. You're a spirit being. So when you speak, when you use your mouth to speak, to ask a question, right? The person inside you, who is the real you, contacts the universe for answers, and they are made available. So always ask how. How can I achieve this? How can I afford this? How can I do this, right? Pick up the phone and call a friend. How do you think I can actually navigate this problem? And then the last question is why, right? And knowing why is actually reigning, right? So knowing why is reigning in life, right? So if you really want to reign, and what do I call reigning? Is being unstoppable, being able to Do anything whenever you want, however you want, right? And of course, to some extent, there is nothing like that because you've got to be disciplined, right? I just can't say, well, I just want to relax for the whole week. Hey, that's not how it works. But what I'm talking about is living life on your terms. Knowing your why will help you, right? So, and how is this and how does it happen? You know, when you go through different things, right? They might try to slow you down, right? Say, for example, you've had a breakup, you know, you've had a relationship and you've had a breakup, right? But if you know why you must continue, then that's going to help you carry through, you know, even the dark days. So I hope you found this useful and helpful, and I hope they guide you through the entire year, right? Making a difference every day, you know, winning every day, being unstoppable. And if you never come across goal setting, which means you don't know your what, head over to kingmighty.com, and on the homepage, you will be able to download a goal setting guide all for free. You don't need to enter your email. You don't need anything. You don't need to pay for anything. That goal setting guide could be everything, right? And of course, remember your how. That's very, very important. Always ask how. Always get to know how, because that's success to you. And of course, your why. So thank you very much. Leave me a comment in the description and let me know, you know, what you think about these 3 questions, right? And I will definitely see you soon. So have a wonderful day. Bless you.